If you've ever used the excuse of I'm too old, I'm too young, I have no money, I'm too busy, I don't have enough time, I'm a single parent, I've got too many jobs, I don't have credit, I don't have a network, I don't have experience, I don't know my next couple of steps, then this series is for you. For the first time ever, we are building a series that nobody else has ever dreamed of creating. This series is called Zero to Hero. The series is for you. It's going to give you step-by-step instructions utilizing a real person in a real problem with real strategy in real time. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Morby, and a couple of years ago, you guys stopped caring about my properties and stopped caring about my deal structures because I got so big with a portfolio of over $500 million without a bank, without credit, and without cash. And I talked about that so much that people stopped caring. Now, I still love helping people. And so instead of me talking about my deals over and over and over, we decided last year that we would take characters that represented common excuses and take those characters and obliterate those excuses by overcoming them with real people. Last year, we helped a woman named Maddie Richards. She was homeless at the time of meeting her at age 59. She wrote me an email out of the blue off this YouTube channel, and she said, "Pace, I'm homeless. I'm in Arizona. Will you help me?" That series is linked down below. It's an incredible series. Our editor, Zach, killed it on that series. Give him some love down in the comments for what he did and what he poured into that. Maddie Richards, homeless, 59 years old, 4'11", little black lady, sweetheart, ended up doing over 30 deals in the last 12 months. It was a crazy success. Now, her excuse of no money, no cash, no experience obliterated all of your excuses and motivated a lot of people. The next excuse of I'm physically incapable is now being handled by Jennifer Lindsey. So Jennifer Lindsey, having the excuse of I'm physically incapable of doing this business, she was able to get selected for this new series by actually pre-ordering the book. And what we did is we did a random poll of people that said, hey, I bought the book, that pre-ordered the book, pacesnextbook.com, and I have this problem. I'm physically incapable, I have no time, I'm a single parent, and they list out all of the reasons why they are having a hard time with business. I suggest you do that too. Our next couple of characters will come from the people who have pre-ordered this book, and we will make the stories in the book about the people that have these excuses. So Jennifer Lindsey, physically incapable, very busy being a single mom. Her husband had passed away. She has multiple sclerosis. She has pain in her body and she cannot physically move to the point where she cannot even go to the bathroom, shower, or eat without having somebody come into her house and help her through it. The way that I met Jennifer, like I mentioned earlier, is that she had pre-ordered the book at pacesnextbook.com, and she was able to tell us what she was juggling with, and my team selected her for the physical excuse of getting through, getting a deal, and building a portfolio. Now, unlike Maddie, where Maddie needed today money, Maddie needed to get out of the shelter, so I taught Maddie a strategy called bird dogging that helped her get out of that shelter. Jennifer Lindsey doesn't need that help. She's already in a home. She has a nice place to live. She has a little bit of money. Jennifer Lindsey's biggest problem, and this might be yours, is that she is worried about having passive income upon her potential death. She has a 12-year-old daughter she's worried about, and she wants to make sure that there's some money that's coming in every single month, regardless of whether she's around in 5 years or she's not. And so we took it upon ourselves to say, this is going to be character number 2 in our upcoming book called Zero to Hero. We went out and we met with Jennifer Lindsey, and we said, Jennifer, this is what we're going to be doing. Sorry.
That's okay. There's no way I can open the door for you.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, Pace.
Did you not know I was coming here?
No, I mean, I knew you were coming, but I didn't expect to see you like right off.
Good to see you.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Where can I
Can I
sit?
put this on you?
Yeah.
My name is Jennifer Lindsey, and we're in San Antonio, Texas. I was born in Los Angeles, and I grew up in Santa Monica. Yeah, it was back when it was not as bougie as it is now. It was more like surfer community, and it was rent controlled because of all the old people living there, and it was like just a beach community. It was cool. I met my boyfriend who was from San Antonio, so we ended up moving here, and it was just more affordable. Then we had a child. I was actually diagnosed with MS back then, like around that time, 2005, 2004, 2005. But I did a natural therapy for it, and it was progressive MS, and I was symptom-free for like 10 years. But then a year after Stella was born, I started to decline, and so did he. So maybe not a year after, he declined, maybe starting in like 2021, 2020. But he wasn't so bad yet, but he had dementia. And so we moved here, because we used to live in like a larger house with stairs.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do that anymore. And neither could he. So we moved here. And he died here. Every day is exactly the same for me. So I get up at 6:30, I wake up, I stretch, and then I kind of like get my legs over the side of the bed. And I put my shoes on, and then I wait for someone to come in to transfer me onto the walker. And then I go into the restroom, take care of all my business, because for the rest of the day, I'll be sitting here with nobody here. And then at 9:30 in the evening, I get transferred again. I go pee as much as I can, like 3 or 4 times in an hour, right? I try to pee all I can. Because when they transfer me onto the bed again, that's it.
Yeah.
Until 6:30, you know, so. Didn't start like this. I was walking with a cane. I was driving until Stella was 4. I was standing. I could transfer myself until, I would say, 4 months.
What I'm hoping to do with you is, number one, obviously get a couple of deals that can bring in some cash flow. That's obvious, right? But what I'm hoping to do with you is eliminate anybody's excuse that they can't do it.
I know.
And if somebody's like, well, I'm a single mom, I'm going to go, well, Jennifer Lindsey is a single mom too, so what's the problem, right?
So I have a question about that.
Yeah.
How would you like me portrayed? Like, do you want
I want
me...
you portrayed however you want to be portrayed.
Okay.
You already have a stack of cards that are against you that
True.
We don't have to portray it any other way than what it is.
Okay.
So like, your husband died.
Yeah, I know. It sounds really bad on paper.
It is bad on paper.
It sounds really bad, right?
Yeah.
And the way I look at it is like everyone's dealing with bad stuff.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
like
mine is,
not
like,
many
more-
people. Yours is like everybody
Mine is
has
more
something.
obvious. It's more like on the surface.
Yours is some of the most important things in your life.
Yeah.
Like some people are like, "Hey, I lost my job, but your husband passed away."
I know.
And then your ability to physically move has slowly deteriorated to a point.
know.
But people got to pick you up.
I know. And I am so fortunate to have people that can pick me up.
There you go.
So I don't know. I just feel like
So the way I would want you to be portrayed is
Yeah.
exactly who you are.
okay.
One of the other reasons that you were selected is the team really saw your positivity in what you wrote.
I appreciate that.
The biggest problem we encountered with the Maddie content was that nobody could see Maddie work. Every time I gave her instructions, she went back to the shelter, and when she was at the shelter, we couldn't see her text messages, we couldn't see her phone calls. She couldn't show us what she was actually doing. In this Jennifer content, we got her permission to make sure we brought in cameras. We put cameras on her phone, we put cameras on her laptop to make sure that you did not miss a single step along the way. And if you've ever wondered, well, gosh dang it, why can't I just see somebody doing the business? Like even the boring stuff, I just need to see every little thing, then this series is for you. this video is for you. This YouTube channel is for you. Because over the next couple of years, we will be spending more time talking about overcoming other people's objections than we will be talking about my own deals. Now, of course, people want to see my deals. They want to see my RV parks I'm buying and my multifamily I'm buying, and they want to be part of my challenges where we create incredible energy and get people generating their own leads. But really, people want to see everyday heroes going from zero to hero and see the entire process along the way. So, a couple of things I want you guys to do. If you guys have excuses that you still have not overcome, please make a comment down below of what your excuse is. And if you want to be selected for the upcoming series, you want to be one of those people, please go to pacesnextbook.com, pre-order that book, and you will be then given an email survey of what's keeping you from being successful. And we will then be putting you into a randomizer, and we will be selecting character number 3, character 4, and character 5. Now, a thing that we did differently with the Jennifer Lindsey content is we decided we are gonna fly out to San Antonio and do this in person. In fact, I'm gonna take out 25 members from my staff to make sure that we run a big event. The big event that we ran was 300 people from the SubTo community were given the ability to come into a big building and work with each other and pair up on teams. You guys will see this in the series and you'll wonder, what are these 300 people doing in this building? Well, these 300 people are in this building because I wanted to prove to the YouTube audience that Maddie, who did her first deal, the homeless lady, and Jennifer, who we're gonna go and attempt to do deals with, obviously have my direct influence. They have my direct help. And so I wanna prove that other people following the exact same steps that you are gonna be able to follow on YouTube for free, I wanna prove that anyone can do this business by following these steps. And so we also set up a second string of stories through this room of 300 SubTo members, pairing up with each other and helping tee up appointments and going out into San Antonio and locking up deals. So you will also see their stories and you will see a thread of their deals happening in real time while Jennifer Lindsey and I are also simultaneously working on our deals. Now, my goal with Jennifer is pretty simple. I want to try and get about $2,000 a month coming into our bank account every single month from just working with her for about 2 to 3 days on generating leads, and then 2 to 3 days by going out on those appointments, getting properties under contract, and then raising some capital, doing some creative finance deals to get deals in her portfolio. My goal is to attack co-living properties because I know co-living is the best way to make cash flow in single family in 2026, 2027, and beyond because it solves affordable housing. So my goal is to have Jennifer generate leads for me by setting appointments with real estate agents who are representing single family houses in the San Antonio area. My then next step is to make those calls in front of Jennifer, set physical appointments for me to go out to those houses, check them out, and tell you, the audience, whether I like them, why I do, why I don't, and how I'm going to put these deals together and how much negative or positive cash flow they would generate. And we, Jennifer and I, will decide whether we should buy these properties and put them in her family's portfolio or not. You, my friends, will be able to watch us generate the leads, generate the appointments, go to the physical houses, and we will also be bringing a representative, Tony, from PadSplit to these houses to verify that their cash flow is gonna work, the structure is gonna work, the laws and the zoning is also going to pertain to these particular houses that we're buying, and you will be able to watch every single word being said word by word. Now, on YouTube, sadly, we have to condense content because people lose interest. And so the content will not be given completely out on YouTube. The people who pre-order the book, you will get every single minute of every single video that we recorded, picking Jennifer up, having jokes in the car, going and grabbing a burger. All of those things will also be recorded. I know, sounds crazy, but people feel like they're missing one word, one sentence, then they feel like, well, I didn't see the whole entire thing, therefore I can't do it. Our goal is to give this content to you as a reward for taking some action and following the steps. We will also be building workbooks and step-by-step instructions that you can literally just follow this content along the way and follow exactly what Jennifer did, using the same software, using the same tools, using the same scripting, using the same exact resources that she had access to, except for me. And I know you're gonna say, well, she had UPace. There we are again. 300 SubTo members in the room next door. We will be telling their story as well simultaneously, and you will be giving that content out here on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to be selected for the book that is coming up, we have 3 more characters to select. Please go to pacesnextbook.com, pre-order the book. You will be then entered into the drawing for becoming one of our next characters. And hopefully I can help you overcome an excuse and inspire the world by showing them that a regular person can go from 0 to hero. We'll see you in the next video. Jennifer Lindsey's got an impossible situation that I want to make a dent in.
I know.
And
so special.
it's like, you know what? Let's do it live in front of 500 people.
I know. It's crazy.